The problem is it takes ages to find a charger. We've got measly 170,000 public charging ports here in the US.
Pause. I don't know. Are they Chinese? Are they British? Are they American? You know, I'm not a fan of, when I say the Chinese, what I mean to say is the communist Chinese government. You know, you could probably expand that slightly more broadly, but not in a way that's racist. Now, the Communist Chinese Party directly paid for, after we had Donald Trump write that speech where he was talking about China being the main exporter of automobiles, which is true, and it confused a lot of people. So right on cue, after the speech regarding the bloodbath, China, the Communist Chinese Party, dropped this propaganda video. It's the same people who did James Pond. Do you remember that?
Funny over there.
What?
It was James Pond. Like
Sounds
someone just
terrible.
said, oh, we need to have satire. Oh, wait, that's Japanese. Someone said, we need to have satire.
There you go.
So James Bond changed to P. To P, now joke, funny. Everyone have a laugh. James Pond. Did a whole video.
What you just did was funnier than anything.
I mean, and by the way, that was not funny. I'm trying to be descriptive. That was like the back of the DVD cover. So, what you're about to see, remember, state media paid for by the government. Let's watch it.
British detective on American soil, Sherlock Holmes is now on an electrifying investigation.
Sherlock.
Oh, those traditional car makers must be sweating bullets.
Oh, they're like old dogs slow to adopt new tricks, thinking they've already sniffed out the best backyard. Imagine video chatting with
Pause
your
real
boyfriend
quick,
and
really
see-
quickly. So I was raised in French Canada.
Yeah.
And, okay, for example, if I were to say fake speak French for me, just make up like you sound French. Do it, Josh.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. Now, those aren't words. Now, I grew up with a bunch of French kids who would tell me that English people sounded as, so I would say, okay, well, pretend speak English for me. And they would always do the same thing. They would go, Brook and Brack, Brook a Bresbin. Like, that's how they thought we sounded.
It kind of is.
Just a bunch of B's and K's.
Bresbin?
That's, I don't know why. That's how the Chinese communists are doing English right now.
Yes, and also there is no like thinking they have sniffed out the best backyard. That's not. No one says that.
That was
That's not
far
a
too clear. I
colloquialism.
can make out what you were
No. I
saying.
understand. I'm just saying that the actual words that they chose, like,
Yes.
the old dog, new tricks. Fine, I get that. You nailed that one. They don't have. No one says the best dog sniffed out a backyard. What?
My hand in bush is better than two bird.
They're not even mixing metaphors here. They're just making them up.
I'm just glad to see Robert Downey Jr. doing Yellowface.
Yes,
now, too.
exactly. All right, continue.
karaoke when you're stuck in a traffic jam. Although I sincerely hope you will spare me from such a musical catastrophe.
Oh, you'd better worry about a traffic catastrophe first. Given my driving skills could get both of us gone with the wheels.
Then you've got to try autonomous driving.
Which is designed for me. So basically,
Pause.
you're saying
It's like
Chinese.
AI translate.
That broad said it, no one here.
That was she said it.
And what did you say, gone with the wheel?
Gone with the wheel.
They really like puns but don't understand them.
No.
They got it.
don't.
Yeah, they got a little wrong.
That's a play on the words. We're just changing a word. It's not really satire or parody, but we get that you're implying Asian ladies are horrible drivers, and to that we agree. Continue.
CVs are no-brainers with no drawbacks.
Not quite as one serious before.
Oh, you mean it takes ages to charge an EV, right? That's past tense. With Power Swap, you will be back on road in 3 minutes. Faster than Mrs. Hudson would realize her beloved cookies have vanished into thin air.
No. The problem is
No.
it takes ages to find a charger. We've got measly 170,000 public charging ports here in the US.
Pause. I don't know. Are they Chinese? Are they British? Are they American?
They're Chinese British citizens in America.
In
Hong
America.
Kong?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't.
Because it was under British control for a long time.
It
but
could
it's mostly
be.
Chinese
They
people
said it at the
that
beginning.
speak
They
English.
said it. Yeah.
I think they're in Poughkeepsie. Clearly, they're discussing in the first person as Americans.
They are.
Yeah, living in America and our electric vehicle charging problem. So here's the thing. Now I understand their motivation and backstory. I'm transfixed. Let's continue.
China has got millions. And here's the glaring problem. We are in the United States of America.
Oh, there you go.
What's wrong with our land of
Go back to
free?
China.
National security concerns?
Not yet. It's the Inflation Reduction Act, which not only imposes a 27.5% tariff on Chinese-made cars, but also renders them
Dramatic
ineligible
drop
for
in-
tax credits. That Tesla model doesn't qualify for a tax credit either.
You gotta be kidding, it's made in the US.
Its battery components are made in China.
I have to tell you, these Americans are clearly raise a very good point in their concern about Chinese car tariffs on the imports.
Yeah, they really nailing it on the tax brackets here.
Yeah.
Who's buying this?
I don't. Well, they're selling it. That's full-on state media. Think about it. That's big budget Communist Chinese Party media. I'm surprised John Cena didn't appear.
What's wrong with Land of Free?
They have no charging ports. We have millions.
She said it's a national security threat. He goes, not yet.
Right.
I was like, wait, what?
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Did he say China has millions or we have millions?
China has millions.
Oh, okay, good.
And I'm like, go back.
Yeah,
go
he
back to
stayed-
your millions
But
of
he looks
chargers.
up.
He stayed consistent.
Has million.
Yeah, so you can ride them right into your concentration camps. Perfect. With autonomous driving, because I'm Chinese lady, can do.
No, China is asshole.
Government, take you where you need to go. We
That's
know.
right. That's
you
right.
don't know.
Oh, look, Uyghurs. So. All right. And by the way, just to give you a brief fact check here, China overtook Japan to become the world's largest auto export. The United States is 6th. Okay, just to be clear. So what he said was correct. A lot of people were trying to say, no, that's wrong. That's an implication. In 2023, BYD overtook Tesla to become the top EV maker. I know what you're saying. Who's BYD? We'll ask those clearly American citizens. I'm sure they can.
Well, yes, absolutely. And Donald Trump knows like this is coming to the United States because it happened in Europe. Europe is considering laws right now to keep them from dumping cars on the market and driving the prices down and basically being the only one left when the dust settles.
Would they be driving the prices down autonomously?
No.
It could be a bloodbath.
It's manual.
Could be
It's manual.
a bloodbath.
Yes. And by the way, just so you know, this is clearly posturing. Donald Trump is not actually talking about trade policy when he threatens, for example, to enforce a 100% tariff on Chinese imports. That's saying you better start playing by the rules or we're not going to play ball with you at all. He's obviously not planning on disallowing any Chinese vehicles whatsoever. He's saying what you are doing is dishonest. So that's posturing. That's hyperbole. And I get that people say, I wish Donald Trump didn't say these things. Here's the deal. We're going to talk with you as though you are adults. And so when someone says, I'm going to impose a 100% tariff on Chinese imports to the United States unless, I'm going to assume that you understand that is negotiating.
Well, even when he said it, he goes, and President Xi and I are good friends, but he knows how I deal.
Right.
That was basically saying he knows how I operate. I'm not going to let this stand, so we're going to have to come to a solution. Otherwise, 100% tariff on every car.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that's what he does. He even said it. He gave you the context.
Yeah. And I don't think Xi Jinping is that good of a negotiator.
I don't think so either.
100% tariff. How about 99? 99.5. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
I have no idea. I don't know if he's a good negotiator. Don't fact check me on that.
Watch Slider with Crowder live Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.
British detective on American soil, Sherlock Holmes is now on an electrifying investigation.
Oh, those traditional car makers must be sweating bullets.
Oh, they're like old dogs slow to adopt new tricks, thinking they've already sniffed out the best backyard. Imagine video chatting with your boyfriend and singing karaoke when you're stuck in a traffic jam. Although I sincerely hope you will spare me from such a musical catastrophe.
Oh, you'd better worry about a traffic catastrophe first. Given my driving skills could get both of us gone with the wheels.
Then you've got to try autonomous driving.
Which is designed for me. So basically, you're saying Chinese EVs are no-brainers with no drawbacks.
Not quite as one serious before.
Oh, you mean it takes ages to charge an EV, right? That's past tense. With Power Swap, you will be back on road in 3 minutes. Faster than Mrs. Hudson would realize her beloved cookies have vanished into thin air.
No. The problem is it takes ages to find a charger. We've got a measly 170,000 public charging ports here in the US. China has got millions. And here's the glaring problem. We are in the United States of America.
What's wrong with our land of free? National security concerns?
Not yet. It's the Inflation Reduction Act, which not only imposes a 27.5% tariff on Chinese-made cars, but also renders them ineligible for tax credits. That Tesla model doesn't qualify for a tax credit either.
You gotta be kidding, it's made in the US.
Its battery components are made in China.
I think I'll just ride on my feet.